Well, thank you. I'm glad I seen no sound. Let's start that over. Salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic. Joel Benjamin 528, aka Big Money Benjamin, aka MC Spookism. Bitcoin funded by Epstein? That's a question. The Bitcoin market is crashing because of it. Well, listen, there's a lot of reasons why the market is tanking right now. That just so happens to be one of it. One of them. Excuse me. So, like I said, that's why I started this XRP support group because some of y'all losing your minds. So check this out. Let me share my screen so you see, of course, what I see. Let's go right here. So let's take a look at where Bitcoin is at today. Well, right now at this current point in time, 85K, $85,821.85. Oh, no, 20 cents. So let's go back here and take a look at XRP, shall we? Well, what do you know? That is surprising. XRP is at $2.01 currently. So that means if you had bought the dip, stop being scared. I know a lot of y'all was scared. 1 month, let's do, damn. All right, let's do the 24-hour chart. So 24 hours ago, it fell down to what, 189? No, that was, what's the time on that? That was the 22nd at 8:40 a.m. I don't like coin market cap. It seems like they be changing the amount, but whatever. Long story short, if y'all had got it at 190 at least, y'all would have been good. Some people caught that 190 dip. All right. Now it's up to $2.01. Maybe some people caught it for 189, maybe 185. Last I checked, that's what Coinbase was saying. It went down to the 185 mark. Not Coinbase, I'm sorry, Coin Market Cap. So that's neither here nor there. You buy the dip, you buy when there's blood in the streets. This market is being treacherous. Okay? One thing you do not do is sell your XRP. All right? Y'all know the deal, why you shouldn't do that. I shouldn't even have to explain that to y'all. But yeah, this is where XRP is right now. And of course, one of my favorites right now, Zcash. Zcash was 700 yesterday. Some people got to cash out some of it in time and get some profit. It fell around 400. Where we at? $477.96. And now it's up $578.16. Remember, this is a privacy coin. And before we continue on, Litecoin. Litecoin is at $83, people. And $83.12. That looked like a steal. The lowest it was today was $81.05. I mean, at some point, common sense gotta kick in. I mean, hey. It's up to you if you don't want to do it. Not my problem. This is not financial advice. But as we go back to XRP, It's up what 2.62% in the 24-hour chart. Okay. Yeah. So they're saying $1.87. Let's say $1.85 was the lowest. Let's just say. And that was at 7 a.m. on the 21st when people thought the sky was falling. Okay. Where were we? All right. So let's get into good old Mr. Epstein. On X, I post my stuff up. Hold on, there's people in this room. We got like 10 people in the room. Y'all can't say hi. I can't say what's up. Remember, Dan Pena said when people find out who funds Bitcoin, it will go to zero. Yeah, he said a microsecond. You're right. But you jump in the gun. You jump in the gun. 9 Ether Man 833. But yes, that's true. That's true. Where we at? Okay. We're gonna go back to here. Guess I don't gotta mention Dan Pena no more since you already mentioned it for me. One of the things I want to do is show you how people are scared right now. As you can see, I let it be known. If you're scared, then buy a dog or a gun or both. If you're brave, then buy when there is blood in the streets, even if it's your own. If you know, you know. The fear and greed index is currently at 10. Fear level 10. That's crazy work from what it was before. Mm-hmm. So, XRP got partners. None of them Epstein. Okay. XRP partners versus Bitcoin partners. Shaking my head, laughing my ass off, and y'all wonder why the price of Bitcoin is dropping. If you know, you know. All right. Look, hey, hey. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It is what it is. All right. Um, what's up, lovely Spice One? Good evening to you. I see you, Manny Tex 9805. What's up? What's up? And thank you for letting me know no sound. Thank you. Kalali. Oh, yeah, your name is too long, but salute to you. All right, let's move on. I had to post this. I thought it was funny. When your family says you were right about XRP. Yeah, that's right. When you're right, you're right. Right? Hold on. I don't think any sound. Hold on, people. Think I'm going through some little technical difficulties. Okay, we'll see. When I play a video for y'all, we'll see what's up. This Mercury retrograde. Whew, it's a doozy. All right, I want to play this video for you. Hopefully it has the sound. This is what's going on. This is what's going on right now. People are losing their minds. Let me know if y'all could hear the audio. Quick on the check-in. If you can't, I'll fix the sound. I guess y'all could hear the sound because nobody typed in and alerted me. I need y'all help sometimes, people, especially when I'm doing a live. Well, I could see this live is not going to be long. Okay, thank you. No sound. All right, let me see if I could fix that for y'all real quick. Because I got some stuff that I want to play. And yeah, I got to be able to hear the sound. Honestly. But yeah, so with the market, let me just swift gears while I fix that. So good old Warren Buffett is retiring. Oh, nope. That means I definitely got to fix the sound. Warren Buffett, in case y'all don't know, how you spell his name? Warren, I probably jacked it up already. There we go. Warren Buffett is retiring, people, from Berkshire Hathaways. This is one of the reasons, too, the market is down, especially with the crypto market as well. Because since a lot of the crypto you could buy on, I said, Robinhood, Webull, and them type of stuff, like you do the stock market, so be it. Warren Buffett will be retiring as CEO of Berkshire Hathaway at the end of 2025 at the age of 95. After 60 years in the position, he will be succeeded by Greg Abel, currently the company's vice chairman of non-insurance operations. This dude, let me start by saying this. This dude been around for a very long time. And he's 95, still moving, still got some spunk to him. For him to be retiring, something is wrong. And the fact that he was retiring, when you check what's going on with the stock market, because he also owned Bitcoin, but I believe he owns it as like stock. Or should I say the company? Although he don't like Bitcoin and want nothing to do with Bitcoin. When you look and you pay attention, there's a lot of Bitcoin shorts that have been going on. So that's neither here nor there. Hold on, people, real quick. Let me get this audio fixed. All right, let me see. Let's see if we got it fixed. Hold on.
Crypto's over, it's finished.
Total crypto market cap is down 8.16%.
Many people are like, oh my gosh, ETFs don't work.
It all started because of a software bug on one major crypto exchange.
I think that we could see it as low as 60.
Your favorite coins are going to die.
You don't need to look much further than DOT.
The market is going to crash 90% after November 22nd.
Here's where the fuck I'm at today with XRP. Still tanking.
No. Wait.
Why is XRP not at $10? Why is it not at $1,000?
All manipulation.
XRP army, listen up right now. It's game time.
Are Bitcoiners really starting to buy XRP? Wall Street stamp of approval.
Buy. I'll buy. Before you hit that sell button, send it to me. I cash app.
Crypto's over, it's
Homeboy said, before you sell your XRP, just send it over to him. He gonna cash app you. You know how much people feel that way? Yo, I had to. I'm gonna leave that alone. I know. To hell with it. I told somebody, I'm like, yo, so sell. You man, it's dropping, and this was a while back. I said, yo, sell it. Matter of fact, you want me to take it off your hands? Let me get that for you. Just I do the fair exchange. You ain't got to worry about the whole thing with taxes, all that crazy stuff you be having to go through. Just cough it up over here to me. He came to his senses real quick. by the way. So clearly that ain't work. So I'm about to put up a link here for y'all now. Well, not yet, in a few. So there's other assets y'all should have been collecting around this time. But let's go through the rest of the stuff. Let's jump back to Epstein along with this dude right here. Epstein emails reference Bitcoin meeting with Brock Pierce at Manhattan Mansion. Mind you, this was after the conviction. Do you know who he is? Huh? This is supposed to be the CEO of Tether. Remember, I told you Tether was being propped up? Excuse me, Bitcoin was being propped up by Tether? Okay. Epstein emails reference Bitcoin meeting with Brock Pierce at Manhattan Mansion. Brock Pierce spoke about Bitcoin with Larry Summers and Jeffrey Epstein's at Jeffrey Epstein's Manhattan townhouse. Emails from the financier's estates indicate. Now, mind you, this information came out November 13th. Well, I think it was sooner than that. That's when they wanted the whole Trump to release the Epstein files and all the stuff that happened in the court case. So they started releasing it little by little. Now, if you ask me, Trump said, oh, goody, this is the perfect time for me to release the files. As I release the files now, we know this piece of information is going to get out. The market is going to tank. And so on and so on as they prepare to buy the dip. Now, keep in mind, oh dear, my light just went out. One of the light, the webcam type light. Anyway, during the meeting, Pierce, who co-founded stablecoin issuer Tether, described himself to Summer as the most active investor in Bitcoin. According to a version of the article, includes the email which were released by U.S. lawmakers on Wednesday. Yeah. I could go from being seen as a figure of some probity and some intelligence to being I'm sorry, people. I need to make this bigger. Hold on. Bear with me. There we go. And I got glasses on. For me to be going like that, where was I? I lost my spot. Damn it, y'all got the damn idea. This was being put in the email. All right. According to the article, in response to an update from Pierce in rapid Bitcoin price swings, the interaction in the article, which spans a handful of paragraphs, ends with Pierce saying that you're going to have some low quality characters playing early in the space. That means the crypto space. Pierce connection to Epstein has been documented before, including a 2011 visit to the Virgin Islands, where Pierce attended a scientific conference hosted by Epstein called Mindshift. Now I want to do something here. What is Epstein doing hosting a scientific conference? And why is Pierce attending a scientific conference. We know Epstein was dealing with trafficking, but we also know Pierce was dealing with crypto. Hold on here. We're going to do this in real time. Because if you connect the dots, this goes into where I was telling you about DeSci, decentralized science, which crypto, AI, and the advanced version, OI, you got artificial intelligence, and that's poo-poo compared to organoid intelligence. Term Epstein mind shift refers to the Mind Shift Conference, a science event hosted by Jeffrey Epstein on his private island, Little St. James, in the U.S. Virgin Island in January 2011. So here's the facts. No one can say it's not true. Let's move on. Why? What scientific conference? Why? And why is that guy invited? Okay. Moving on, shall we? So here's the next article breaking it down. How Epstein, I think this is the Yahoo article. Let me see. Yep, finance.yahoo. Epstein files reveal he wanted crypto to be taxed. Oh, really? Why? Why you wanted crypto to be taxed? Because there's money to be. First off, why do this man have so much power that he wanted Trump down, the end of Trump, right? That he has congressmen and women phone number directly? Moving. Let's keep it moving. Convicted ex-offender, ex-offender, Jeffrey Epstein, expressed concern about United States cryptocurrency tax policy towards the end of his life, according to newly released email dated February 2018. The emails show Epstein discussing the treatment of digital assets such as Bitcoin, BTC, the ticker symbol, and pushing for clearer taxation rules. In one exchange, he urged former White House chief strategist Steve Bannon to engage with officials on crypto policy at the Department of the Treasury. What? Wait, there's more. Bannon briefly served in the Trump administration in 2017 during Donald Trump's first presidential term. In the email chain, Epstein asks Bannon, will Treasury respond to your crypto, or do we need another way for advice? Bannon responded that it was a national security council, not the Treasury, that was handling concerns related to digital assets at the time. Understood, Epstein says. But there's an wait. But there's an office treasury that. Yeah, but there's an. Oh, no, I guess that's where they put. Let me read. Let me not jump around. So it said, you see, it says here, but there's an office of, what's that? Tourism finance at Treasury. Terrorism, finance at Treasury that has thought about tax. Epstein also suggested that Treasury should treat a voluntary disclosure program allowing Americans to report realized crypto gains, such as a measure would F word, fluck all the bad guys, according to the email. Hey, yo, I'm going to read that. I didn't read what I just read. Not Epstein suggesting, tongue tied today. I got to eat something. Oh my gosh. Suggesting, all right, that allowing the programs for Americans to report realized crypto gains. I'm too excited to report realized crypto gains, saying such a measure would fuck all the bad guys, according to the email. So do you mean to tell me, hold up, because I'm going to do my best. To keep my composure, and I'm going to do my best not to yell. So you mean to tell me that homeboy right now wanted all these bad actors to get caught up? So he pushing for taxes to go through with all Americans to report? I'm sorry, wasn't Epstein the bad guy? Is it me? Am I mentally not sound? Could somebody in the comments please help me? Am I bugging? Did I read that correctly? Somebody help me. I'm trying not to lose my shit right now. Okay? It's right here. Jeffrey Epstein on Facebook's Libra stablecoin project. Oh, he had words about that. Remember when the government shut Libra Facebook down? This ought to be interesting. Come on, read it with me in real time. The newly surfaced document also showed Epstein commenting on Facebook's proposed Libra stablecoin in 2019 now. In an email to an associate, Epstein urged that Libra is not a currency. It is money, not the same, warning that the project could create risk if the wrong kind of people gain access. Facebook announced Libra in June 2019. The initiative later rebranded as DM or DME, however you pronounce that, before ultimately being abandoned. So you telling me Jeffrey Epstein had so much power that he was able to kill the fake. I said I wasn't going to yell. I'm sorry. Let me keep my composure. You telling me Jeffrey Epstein had that much power at that time? Is you shitting me right now? Yo, I don't see y'all in the comment. None of y'all, this is not mind blowing to y'all? I'll be watching other people live streams. What? Yeah, people just be typing away. Am I just what is it me? Am I shocking you or I'm not making sense? Which one is it? Because this is mind-blowing. Epstein got arrested for all right, we know that. Within a fortnight above the conference. Oh, no, this is important to know. Epstein got arrested for trafficking, schmex trafficking, within a fortnight of the above conversation. Nonetheless, the Libra stablecoin project never quite took off. So hold on. Could it be speculation? I'm not being false witness, but could it be Jeffrey Epstein messed with the wrong one and Mark Zuckerberg said, oh word, that's what we doing? Got you, I'm snitching. And cause that on him? Because, these are billionaire problems. Could that be? I don't know. I'm just saying. All right, let's continue. Epstein was arrested on federal schmex trafficking charges less than 2 weeks after the email exchange. The former financier, who had previously been convicted in 2008 on state charges of soliciting a minor, died by suicide in Manhattan jail in July 2019. His connections to political figures, business leaders, and public personalities continue to attract scrutiny in the United States. This story was originally reported by The Street on November 17, blah, 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 blah. Cryptocurrency entrepreneur Brock Pierce spoke about Bitcoin with former U.S. Treasury Secretary Larry Summers at Jeffrey Epstein house, Manhattan townhouse, okay? According to the series of emails from disgraced financiers, estate. Why is Brock Pierce, part owner of Tether, meeting and speaking about Bitcoin and crypto in general with the former U.S. Treasury Secretary Larry Summers in Jeffrey Epstein's townhouse? What did they do after this was all done? Go get some pizza. Y'all know what the code word for pizza is. They were using it. Their little nasty schmex ring. Leave the children alone. Why is this not bigger news? Especially in the crypto space. I don't even see a lot of crypto heads or people in crypto reporting on this as they should. This is big news. During the meeting, Pierce, who is co-founder of stablecoin issuer Tether, described himself as Summers. I read that for y'all before the last article. I read it again. Himself as Summers as the most active investor in Bitcoin, according to a version of the article, including in the email, which were released by the U.S. lawmakers on Wednesday. So, Summers, a former Harvard University president, Harvard, you don't say, saw opportunities with Bitcoin, but was concerned about damage to his reputation if he lost his funds The article states, wow. Isn't that something? What? You know what? Moving on. Y'all don't find this news interesting. What's this? Is this an article? Did I show y'all this one already? This is just a next article stating what was going on. No need to overkill it. In other news, remember when Michael Saylor said this about Bitcoin? This is on his page, by the way. That's why I clicked it so you could see. This was what he said December 18th, 2013. Bitcoin days are numbered. It seems like just a matter of time before it suffers the same fate as online gambling. How you go from that to XRP deriding? All on XRP dirt. Huh? I guess he forgot to delete this tweet. Not that it would have mattered. Somebody, I sure have a hold of it. Okay. Moving on. So, XRP whales stunning accumulation, 4 billion tokens in mass buying spree. So, while XRP was going down, this article put out. Come on, I don't want to accept y'all cookies. November 21st, 2025. And when you go to it, it shows how they've been buying up all the XRP since August into now, including yesterday. That's why XRP is now at $2.03. Huh. Let's see if it do what it do. All right. So since they've been buying up all this XRP, all the whale wallets, or I keep telling you, there's a public ledger. All right. All you got to do is pay attention. And you see what's going on, how much XRP is moving. Next thing you could check is, I think it's fiat leak or something like that. Am I correct? Let me see. I think it's this. Let me see. Yep. No, I don't want to create an account right now. Damn it. So you see, this one is showing in the United States. Let's see what's going on in Bitcoin. Not Bitcoin. Damn. Oh, it's $2.05 now. Okay. Look at the amount of XRP coming into America. Look at the amount of XRP. Y'all can see this? Let me make it bigger for you, a little bit bigger. Look at this. Look at all the places it's going. And then you could pay attention. Look at this. Look at this movement right here. 87,098 XRP moving. This is all in real time. When you see this is all the XRP transaction that's moving right now. Look at the most places you're seeing is Japan and South Korea. Japan and South Korea. Look over here. See this right here? Look at all the movements. But look how much is coming in to the United States alone. You got some movement in Europe. All right. My point is, why is this not major news? I notice even when I'm on Whale alert. They don't be showing all the real big transactions that be going on. They'll show you Tether, Bitcoin, Ethereum all day. Very rare they'll show the XRP, and he got big transactions moving. 58,095 coins. These stuff are moving. Look, right here. Ooh, I missed some of it. I just seen a big transaction. It's happening so fast, second by second, you can't even keep up. Okay? You can't even keep up. There's still more major transactions moving. So please, all y'all scared to buy the freaking dip. Okay? They keep on selling on you. Get the buy or get the sell orders activated, and then shake out the weak hands. Okay? While buying the dip all at the same time. Again, I'm just a messenger. That's all. I'm only the messenger. The whales are buying. XRP whales stunningly accumulating 4 billion tokens in massive buying spree. All right. But yet when you watch other articles, they're telling you, they put that out on purpose. Oh, the XRP whales are selling. Yeah, and they buying it right back for cheaper prices and even more than before. Like, I don't get this. I don't get this. But, you know, maybe I'll need some pointers. Listen to
want to wait
Eric
till it
Trump.
dips down, and then what's a great time to buy? I say this to everybody, man. I hear from people every single day. You know, it's really expensive. Like, I want to wait till it dips down, and then when it dips down, they say, "Are you guys buying?" And well, yeah, I just want to see if it dips. This is a great time to buy Bitcoin. There's no question. Bitcoin has been the greatest asset of our time. What's a great time to buy? I say this to everybody, man.
All right. The man said it's a great time to buy Bitcoin while it's dropping, while it's low. Some of y'all are the ones that's in this 10. Remember, Warren Buffett himself. When others are fearful, be greedy. When they're greedy, be fearful. That means sell on their ass when they're being greedy. Use them as exit liquidity. Bitwise. Y'all know about the Bitwise spot ETF. Y'all tend to forget also a Franklin Templeton and Grayscale is coming. All right. Franklin Templeton got $1.5 trillion AUM. In case you don't know what AUM means, it means assets under management. Grayscale got $40 billion in asset under management, which I'm surprised. I figured Grayscale would be way more than that, but whatever. Moving on. So the Bitwise one, right, that just came, all of a sudden the market dropped so damn low on the day of, right, around that time, right? Check it. Look at closing. Okay. 25.7 million in trading volume. They got 107.6 million in under management, assets under management. 0.34% management fee, with the fee set at 0 for the first month in the first 500 million in asset. What are we talking here, people? Bitwise is pulling in big numbers in XRP. That's why I told you when you get this dip, you jump on it right away, because we have the spot ETFs coming out in November. The rest of them are coming out in the ending of November. What, the 24th? Let me see. Close to the ending. The real one we're looking for is this one right here. These two powerhouse. Franklin Templeton and Grayscale. Franklin Templeton and Grayscale are launching their XRP spot ETF on November 24th. The big leagues has officially arrived and they're coming straight for XRP. If you know, you know. Y'all do know they have to actually have that XRP that they issue locked down. Y'all do know that, right? Okay.
The fundamentals
listen to this guy
are
right
just
here.
sound. There's no way.
This is the CEO, creator, whatever, of ADA Cardano. Listen to this.
The fundamentals are just sound. There's no way for these markets to stay depressed forever. They're just reflecting the current macro environment.
Charles, it's fascinating conversation. I am genuinely coming at this as a layman. I understand very little about crypto. But one thing I'll take on faith that, you know, he's going to go back up to 250,000. I personally haven't got a clue. But do we need 18,000 different types of coin? This is my point. Okay?
No.
I mean, but you know, Bitcoin, get it. Ethereum, get it. Solana, get it. Doge, whatever. But 18,000, Charles?
Well, yeah, you got a lot of websites too. So, you know, anytime you have an emerging technology, there's 1,000 flowers that bloom, and not all those flowers survive the winter. So there's always a great explosion and then a Cambrian extinction of companies. And then there's going to be a consolidation to a collection of dominant standards. You know, the challenge is that we're just moving very quickly, and you're not talking about one technology class. When you look at crypto, it's not just a financial asset. You're also talking about protocols to run social networks and artificial intelligence and supply chains and medical records. So it's kind of a rewiring of the back end of society. And the real value proposition is global trade. You know, this is the only technology we have when China and Russia and the United States aren't getting along, where we can still do global business and have some fair rules that don't change every 15 minutes. I mean, I'm old enough to remember when we didn't worry about tariffs anymore. Now we do. And then I was old enough to remember when, you know, we had transnational groups that actually had teeth, but now we have great powers conflict like the old Soviet days again. So you need a safe commercial space, and that's what the cryptocurrency space is providing. And, you know, innovation is going to create a tremendous amount of competition. But remember, you're talking about 8 billion people playing in this space, not just a single nation state or a single standard.
Sure.
So overall, I think we're growing at the right rate. And if you look year by year, we gain more people, we gain more capital. In the last 15 years, we've gone from pretty much nothing to a multi-trillion-dollar market. And there's no other technology class that's had the opportunity to grow this quickly relative to where it's at.
And that dude gave you free game right there. He ain't lying. He ain't lying in nothing he just said. So, yeah. XRP partners, Bitcoin partners. Just had to show that again. Moving on. Yeah, this is not financial advice by XRP. Where are we? Nope, right here. Last article I wanted to show you. There we go. This one is November 22nd, 2025. Just to show you what's really going on. Once again, XRP whales accumulate 4.7 billion tokens, now controlling 35% of the supply. Come on, people. At what point we gonna learn and realize what's going on here? XRP whales have ramped up their accumulation, adding 7.7 billion XRP, worth about 7.81 billion. So 4.7 billion XRP is worth about $7.81 billion. In just 3 months. In just 3 months. Okay? Even as XRP price fell nearly 48%. So the price keeps falling, and you mean to tell me a whole 48% and the whales kept buying? The strongest buy came from wallets holding 20 million to 500 million XRP, which now controls 35.5% of the circulating supply. Mid-sized investors are also increasing their holdings, signaling broad confidence across the XRP ecosystem. Despite the market downturn. Nothing else to cover here. Nothing else. It's like at some point, we got to wake up and see what's going on. We got Jeffrey Epstein messing up the whole Libra, Facebook, crypto deal. We have freaking Epstein talking about, he want crypto taxed, and they're like really gonna F up the bad guys. Like, well, what? 2025, you did not disappoint. We still got 1 more month to go. 2026, XRP should be booming. But I'm telling you, when these spot ETFs hit, and play stupid if you want, think that BlackRock ain't gonna come in, you crazy. You real crazy. Matter of fact, it's getting hot in here. Let me say y'all this link. If y'all smart, because remember, I told y'all before, all this is tied in with crypto as well. Some people probably got their at-cost metal silver today. You see the price of silver. You see how high it went up. I put the link there for you. Get that ASAP. A matter of fact, let me show you what it looks, because some of y'all don't know. Y'all should have been getting the numismatic coins. Hold on a second. Let me get this. Yeah. Bear with me, y'all. Take this off. Getting too hot. Okay. All right. Take off that hoodie. So check this out, y'all. See this MS70 right there? This is the numismatic 2025 Eagle silver dollar. Y'all gonna see gold and silver have a big connection with crypto very soon. I've been told y'all this. I told y'all get that Litecoin. I showed you the connection with Litecoin and silver already. It's a privacy coin. All these privacy coins is gonna go up, and they're gonna start going through the roof. When I told y'all about Zcash, y'all didn't listen. And I got that information from Crypto Pro Life, and I came on here and I told y'all Zcash, Litecoin, Secret Coin, Monero. Okay? I told y'all. The one I like the most, to be honest with you, Secret Coin, because you could stake it and collect interest. Soon, there will be a Zcash spot ETF, and there will be a Litecoin spot ETF. Why you think the price of Zcoin is going up right now? A lot of them, Zcash is going up right now. They don't want their transactions showed. You believe the U.S. government that's running all their black apps projects? I know I sound like a broken record, but it's like some people ain't hearing this. You really believe they're going to make their transactions with Bitcoin, XRP, or whatever it is? No. When it comes to moving certain money and whatnot, they're going to use, believe it or not, silver, gold, and the privacy coins, cryptos, I should say. All right. No, just go to their website and see any info on HNO coin. No, go to the website. They're supposed to be dropping on an exchange soon. So yeah, I gotta dig more deeper into that. Yeah, I'm about to hit the hour mark. You know what? Just to do it. Litecoin. Hold on. Litecoin and silver correlation. That should work. Bitcoin and silver. Oh, what? Yeah, Bitcoin. Come on, stop playing with me. Litecoin. These are the ills of going live, people. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to show you, but this is good too. People often call Litecoin the silver to Bitcoin's gold. This comparison capture how the two. Yeah. Wait, this is an article July 2024 to July 9th, 2025. Litecoin is a further. Okay, they're just showing that again. I want to show you Litecoin, the digital silver cryptocurrency. Okay. I wanted to show you where they had the Litecoin and silver. Litecoin, silver. Let me put bar. Let me just put bar. Litecoin, silver bar. 1 ounce Litecoin silver billion nil. I'm trying to find an article where they did the silver. They had the code, the scanning barcode with silver. It used to be so easy to find those articles. It was a time for the halving. Put halving. Let me see if it showed up. Litecoin halving after the block mine. Concern the average mint. What is Litecoin halving? Oh, I can't find it now. That is bad. But I know they had silver. They had the silver ball. Who remember when I did that live stream? Y'all not typing anyway. Hey, no use. Not financial advice. It would be wise for you to get some Litecoin. Joel Benjamin 528. I hit the hour mark. Salute to international audience. Salute to the domestic. Peace.